Hi students, welcome to my class. Dear students, today we are going to discuss the new lessons that is called as understanding the quadrilateral. So dear students, in the last classes, last year classes, we have learned already quadrilateral. Understood? So what is mean about quadrilateral? Before we have to starting the quadrilateral, we learned that triangle. Is it right? So what is the triangle? So it having a three sides. This is a triangle, and also next we have to learn that quadrilateral. Okay, so what do you mean about quadrilateral? So quadrilateral means a figure having a closed figure, it is bounded by four line segment. So it is called as quadrilateral. See students, quad means four. The word is indicated. See, quadrilateral is there now. See, before going to triangle, correct? This is triangle. Tri means what? Tri means three angles. Three angles. The figure having a three angles, in which figure having a three angles and three sides, then it is called as triangle. Here quadrilateral. Quad means, so what do you mean about quad? Quad means four. Lateral means side. Lateral means what? Side. So a figure having four sides and four angles, so it is a closed figure. It is bounded by four line segment, four linear line segment. That is called as what? Quadrilateral. See, for example, is it a quadrilateral? No, it is not a quadrilateral because it having only three line segment. It is not a linear line segment. It is a curved line. It is a curved line. That's why we cannot say it as it is not a quadrilateral. So it is triangle. Like this. Can I write like this? Is it a quadrilateral? Sorry, triangle? No, it is also not triangle because this side is not a linear line or line segment. That's why it is also not a triangle. It is a triangle. Triangle having a three linear line segments, that is called as triangle. Like that, quadrilateral means a figure having a closed figure. It is bounded by or it is closed by four line segment, that is called as quadrilateral. So for these quadrilateral and triangles, so generally we call it as what? Polygons. Okay. So these are, we call it as polygons. Generally we call it as polygons. Poly means what? Many. So polygons means a figure having a closed figure. See, a figure having a closed figure, it is bounded by, a polygon is a closed figure, it is bounded by three or more line segments. That is called as polygon. For example, this is one of the polygon. It having how many sides are there? Three sides there. Therefore, we call it as triangle. Understood? So another one example. So this is also what? This is also one of the polygon, but it is how many sides are there? So four sides are there. That's we call it as quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. See, three side of polygons we call it as triangle. Triangle is also a polygon. Quadrilateral means four side of the polygon is called as quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is also a polygon. These are the classifications of the polygons. Understood? Let us start study the classification of polygons. Yes, students. So three sides we call it as what? Triangle. Correct? Like that. Four sides we call it as quadrilateral. Like that. Five sides we call it as pentagon. How you are writing the pentagon? So like this. So these are the pentagon. How many sides are there? Five sides. Therefore, it is called as pentagon. And also How many angles are there? 5 angles, 5 sides and 5 angles. 4 sides, 4 angles, that is called quadrilateral. 5 sides and 5 angles, that is called as pentagon. Like that, 6 sides, it is called as what? Hexagon. Hexagon. Next, hexagon. Have you written hexagon? Like this. So this is the hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th side is there. Here 5 this side is there. Therefore, it is called as hexagon, and this is called as pentagon. And then 7 side. 7 side of polygon we call it as heptagon. Heptagon. Okay. So 7 side means like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7 side of polygons. That is called as what? Heptagon. Heptagon or septagon. Both are same. So next, 8th one. 8th side of polygons are called as octagon. Octagon. So 8 side of the polygons are called as octagon. Octagons means like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So therefore 8 side of polygons are called as octagon. Octo means 8. Octopus. Can you heard the word octopus? So how many arms are having a octopus? 8. That's why called as octagon. So hepta means septa, sapta. Do you know saptapadi? How many foot are there? 7. That's why septagon or heptagon, both are same. Septa under one, hepta under one, heptagon or septagon. See, hexagon is 6 side. Penta, pancha, again 5. So pentagon is 5 sides of the polygon. The next one, 9 side of polygons, nonagon. Nonagon. So nanogons means nanocar. Can you heard the word nano? Nano means 9. So 9 side of the polygons is nanogon. And then last one, 10 side of the polygons are called as decagon. Deci. Correct? Deci means how much? 1 by 10 or 10. So that's why decagon. So like this we have classified into, so 3 side of the polygons are called as triangle, 4 side quadrilateral, 5 side pentagon, 6 side hexagon, 7 side heptagon or septagon, 8 side is octagon, 9 side is nanogon, and 10 side is decagon. So 11, 12, 13, 14 are there. So what we call as 11 side of polygon, 12 side of polygons. Okay, so is there that word is the particular word are there. You have to search in the any textbook or any Google. You have to search in Google. Okay, you have to search and find it. You have to write it in your notes. I will not give that answers. So you not searching that answer. That's why I am not giving. So you have to please search in the Google or any textbook. It will be 11 side of polygons and 12 side of polygons are getting. Okay. Yes. Next one. Next one, convex and concave polygons. What do you mean about convex and concave? Convex and concave. Yes. See students, convex and concave polygons are there. In this chapter or in this classes, we are only discuss in your textbook only having the convex quadrilateral only. We are discussing about this chapter. But concave we cannot discuss in this chapter. But I will show the how it is in the form of concave polygons and convex polygons. For example, yes, this is what convex. Concave means what? Do you heard the word cave? Cave means guhe. Guhe ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಒಳಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ ಟೊಳ್ಳಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸರಿನಾ concave this is cave means ಗುಹೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೀಗಿರಬೇಕು so 1 2 3 4 sides are there therefore it is also a quadrilateral this is called a 4 side any 4 side of polygons are called as quadrilateral but this is how many sides are there 4 sides there so but this is concave. So bend ಆಗಿದೆ, ಒಳಗಡೆ bend ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಹಾಗಾಗಿ this is called as concave. Another one, see, this is also concave, so bend ಆಗಿದೆ. So but this is not. So ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಉಬ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ, ಉಬ್ಬಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ convex, ಟೊಳ್ಳಾಗಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ concave. So ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಟೊಳ್ಳಾಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದು concave, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಉಬ್ಬಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದು convex. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದು convex polygons, this is concave polygons. This is the examples of concave and convex polygons. So another example I will give it. So these are ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಗ ಉಬ್ಬಿದೆ. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಗ ಉಬ್ಬಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ convex. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಗ ಉಬ್ಬಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ ಟೊಳ್ಳಾಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, concave polygons ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. I understood. So next another example. This is also concave polygons. Okay. Then this is also convex polygons. This is convex and these are concave. Cave ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Concave and convex. Yes. Shall we go to the next? Regular and irregular polygon. Yes. Regular polygons means regular and irregular. What do you mean about regular polygons and irregular polygons? Very simple, students. Regular polygons is a polygons in which a polygon having a equal sides and equal angles, that is called as regular polygon. For example, yes, this is what triangle. How many sides are there? 3 sides. Therefore, 3 sides of polygons are called as quadrilateral. Triangle. See, in this triangle, suppose all sides are equal. For example, this is 5 cm, this is also 5 cm, this is also 5 cm. When all the sides are equal, then it is called as regular polygon. Irregular polygons means like this. So these are not equal. All sides are unequal. When all sides are unequal or all angles are unequal, then it is called as irregular polygon. So one more example. Yes, this is what square. We know that square. So in this, all sides are equal. So what we call it as each angle measures 90 degree. Therefore, these polygons are called as what? Regular polygons. And irregular polygons like this. These are the irregular. So all are unequal sides. All 4 sides are unequal. That's why we call it as irregular polygon. Can you understand regular and irregular polygon? Like this pentagon. See, this is a regular quadrilateral. This is irregular quadrilateral. This is a regular triangle. This is an irregular triangle. Like this. This is what? Regular. All sides are equal. Therefore, this is a regular pentagon. See, this is unequal. These are unequal sides. Therefore, irregular polygon. Understood? So, regular pentagon. It is a irregular pentagon, but because all the sides, all 5 sides are unequal, but here all sides are equal. When the all sides are equal, that is called as a regular polygon. And when the all sides are and all angles are unequal, that is called as irregular pentagon or irregular polygons. Can you understand the regular and irregular polygons? Yes. Shall we go to the next one? Yes. What do you mean about next concept is diagonal of a polygon. Yes, diagonals. Diagonals of polygons. What do you mean about diagonals? See, I will write one of the quadrilateral. Here, A, B, C, D. I will give the name of this quadrilateral. In this, A, B, C and D are the vertices of the quadrilateral. So diagonals means the line segment joining between the opposite sides of the vertices. See, A, what is the opposite vertices of A? This is C. A and C, if you join these vertices, it forms one of the line segment. this line segment we call it as diagonal. Okay. And one more diagonals are there. So B, the opposite vertices is D. So that if you are joining B and D, so BD is also one of the diagonal. AC and BD are the diagonals. How many diagonals are there? 2 diagonals. Can you understand? 2 diagonals are there in the any quadrilateral, any kind of quadrilateral. You can draw it. See students. Yes, this is one of the quadrilateral. So I will draw that diagonals, opposite vertices. This is the opposite vertices, one of the diagonals, and this is also a vertices, opposite vertices. This is also one of the diagonals. See, this one and this one not an opposite vertices. What type of the vertices? This is adjacent vertices. Okay, these are the adjacent vertices, but it is not an diagonal. What is that? It is a side of the quadrilateral. If you are joining the opposite of the vertices, that line segment we call it as the diagonal. So if you are joining the adjacent sides of the quadrilateral, that line segment we call it as side of the quadrilateral. Understood? So like this. So one thing, see, in any quadrilateral, how many diagonals are there? And you can draw any quadrilateral. So you can draw the diagonals of this quadrilateral. How many got it the diagonals? How many diagonals are got it in the quadrilateral? Only 2. Is it right? We know that already. So next to pentagon. Yes, this is a pentagon. So this is opposite vertices we are to join it. Okay. So opposite vertices we want to join. Any opposite vertex. See, this one is the opposite vertices 1, and this is one of the opposite vertices 2, and this is not. And come to this one, A, B, C, D, and E. First I will draw from A. The opposite of A vertices is C and D. B and E are not an opposite. What type of that? Adjacent. Yes. Next, B. Come to the B. From B onwards, you have to start with the diagonals. The opposite of B is E and D. Yes, B, E and D. Okay. So here 2. B is also 2. Okay. Next, come to the C. The opposite of vertex C is A. Already draw it. And the opposite vertices of C is E. Correct. That is 1. C is E and C from A. So you already draw it. That's why E. I will count it 1. Then come to D. D in the opposite ಆಗಿರೋದು A ಮತ್ತೆ B. Already drawn that. So after that E. E onwards C and D. B. Already draw it. And A already over. So how many vertices diagonals are there? So there are 5 diagonals in the pentagon. See, count it. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. So there are 5 diagonals are there. Next, like that, the 5 diagonals in the pentagon, 4 diagonals in the quadrilateral. Triangle are not any cannot get the diagonals in a triangle. Next, hexagon. Come to hexagon. Come to hexagon. This is A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay. See students, from A to C, A to D and A to E. So there are 3. Okay. Next, come to B. B to F, B to E and B to D. So this is also 3. And come to C. C already A over. C to F 1, C to E. Okay. 2. C to F, C to E and C to D and C to A. Already over. Correct. Next come to D. D to A. So D to F. So 1. D to F. D to B already over. Then D to A is also over. Next E. E to C over. E to B over. E to A over. Next F. F to D over. F to C over. F to B is also over. So that therefore, how many diagonals are there? 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 1, 9 diagonals. Sir, so this is very confused to draw the diagonals. So for example, find the how many diagonals in the decagon or octagon. Can you draw it? How many diagonals are in octagon? See. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is the octagon. Can you draw the diagonals of the octagon? Yes, start it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 vertices there. From first vertices, you can join the opposite vertices. 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, and 1 to 6, and 1 to 7. So this is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 diagonals over. Then afterwards, from 2 to C4, 2 to 5, 2, 2 to 6, 3, 2 to 7, 4, 2 to 8, 5. This is also 5. Next come to 3. 3 to 1 already over. Correct? 3 to 8, 3 to 7, 3 to 6, 3 to 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 already over. This is 4. Next come to 4. 4 to 2 already over. 4 to 1 already over. 4 to 8, 1. 4 to 7, 2. 4 to 6, 3. Next come to 5. 5 to 3 over. 5 to 2 over. 5 to 1 over. 5 to 8, 1. 5 to 7, 2. 5 to 7 over. Totally 2. Next come to 6. 6 to 4 over. 6 to 3 over. 6 to 2 over. 6 to 1 over. 6 to 8. So 1. Okay. Next come to 7. 7 to 5 over. 7 to 4 over. Okay. 7 to 3 over. Then 7 to 2 over. 7 to 1 over. That's it. From 8. 8 is also over. 5 plus 4. 10. 10 plus 4. 12, 14, 14 plus 3, 17 plus 2, 19 plus 1, 20. So there are 20 diagonals in the octagon. Okay. So this is very confused and very tough to draw the diagonals, and so to very trouble to finding the diagonals of any quadrilateral or any polygons. Any polygons. So one method is there and one formula I will give here. So very simple is there. We can give any polygons. Easily we have to find the number of diagonals in the any polygons. Can I give that formula? So number of diagonals in any polygon, it is equal to n into n minus of 3 whole upon 2. N into n minus 3 whole upon 2. Suppose I will start from quadrilateral. Four side ಏನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ quadrilateral. So in quadrilateral how many diagonals are there in the quadrilateral? Yes, 2. So let us find how it become 2. I will get the 2. So n means how much? N is equal to 4. Number of sides in the polygons. In a quadrilateral, how many sides are there? 4 sides. That's why n is equal to 4. That n value you have to substitute it in formula. So n means 4. 4 into 4 minus n means 4 minus 3 as it is written. 4 upon 2 as it is written. Now 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4. Remaining here 2. 4 minus of 3 it become 1. So 2 into 1 what? 2. Is it right? 2 diagonals, is it right in the quadrilateral? Yes, like that. Pentagon. In the pentagon, how many sides, how many diagonals are there? I will written here. So one more time I will draw here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So there are 5 diagonals in there in the pentagon. Is it right? So like that, I will find in the using the formula to find the diagonals of the pentagon by using the formula. See, 5 side again pentagon. So how many diagonals in the pentagon? 5. So this is the logical method, this is the practical, so this is the mathematical. So mathematically I will show here. See, n means how much? N is equal to 5. Because of pentagon, how many sides are there? 5 sides. Therefore n is equal to 5. This value have to substitute in the equation. So 5 into, so n means 5 minus of 3 whole upon 2. So it is equal to 5 as it is written. 2 is not divided by 5. That's why as it is written 5 into 5 minus of 3 2. 2 by 2. 2 get cancelled. Remaining what? 5. There are 5 diagonals in the pentagon. Okay, like that I will show you the hexagon. Hexagon, what is the hexagon? Sorry, hexagon how much? 9. Okay, can I find the hexagon? Yes, hexagon. 6 sides of the polygons are called as hexagon. So here n is equal to what? 6. Yes, n means 6 into, n means 6 minus of 3 whole upon 2. Now we have to divide from 2. 2 ones are 2 3s are. Okay, 3 into 6 minus of 3 is 3. 3 3s are how much? 9. Therefore 9 diagonals in the hexagon. Like that octagon I will show it. Octagon means n is equal to what? 8. Is it right? So n is equal to 8 into 8 minus of 3 whole upon 2. So 2 ones are 2, 4s are. Therefore 4 into 8 minus of 3 how much? 5. 5 4s are how much? 20. There are 20 diagonals in the what? Octagon. 20 diagonals in the octagon. So dear students, this is very easy to find the number of diagonals in any polygons. Is it right? Is it true or not? Is it easy or not? Yes. So this formula you have to remember in yourself. So very easy to solve that. Very easy to find the number of diagonals in any polygons. Like that, you have to find the septagon or heptagon, then nanogon and decagon. Okay. So these polygons, number of diagonals, you have to find the diagonals by using this formula. Can you find it in your home? Yes. Okay, students. In the next classes, this is the introductions of the quadrilateral. Okay. So next classes we are discussing that some angle sum property of a quadrilateral and their related formulas or problems we have to discuss in the next classes. Okay. Thank you.